Hey, Stay of the Frame and 88th viewers, subscribers, thanks for being here as usual. I wouldn't be doing this if you guys hadn't been showing an interest like you do. I wanted to give an update on what's going on with Stay of the Frame and the 88th. Basically, things are running behind, new equipment, new lighting, and of course, with new equipment comes new challenges that I've now figured out. However, because I'm only just figuring them out, the episodes for this week were not only running behind, but now two of them need to be re-recorded because I figured out issues. Therefore, basically, I'm just going to delay them until next week so they get the proper treatment so that they're not rushed onto the channel for you guys out there. So, with all of that in mind, there is one thing I wanted to talk about so that it won't take up as much time with each of the episodes. Basically, we're coming to an end for Season 1 for Stay of the Frame and the 88th Armory. Basically, what this means is that at the moment, I've got a lot of other stuff that interests me right now, a lot of other games, and as I have mentioned many times before, taking breaks is healthy. And so that's exactly what I've been planning to do for a long time, is take a break from Warframe and come back in about 2 months and really get back to enjoying the game. Basically, I have been playing since July, and I've wanted to take a break for a while, but of course with the shows and really enjoying making the shows, I decided to just keep pushing it, and I had wanted to take a break since October. So this is basically going to be my opportunity to take a break. I do this thing without any kind of remuneration. There isn't pay coming to me. I do this through weekends. I do this daily throughout each week, except for the past week, which was my birthday week. And so I, took a break there, and basically what I'm saying is that I don't take breaks from this thing. When I'm playing Warframe, or when I've been playing Warframe, I've been thinking, okay, what do I need to do to, get my next episodes out? What do I need to record? What do I need to forma, etc.? And so basically these 2 months off are kind of making up for my not having weekends or not taking weekends. And again, a lot of that's been by my choosing. I've wanted to do this, but at the same time I also want to have time off too, to potentially reinvigorate another old show and to simply make things better, getting new equipment, learning that new equipment, making it all really come together a lot more and in a better way for the shows and for the Warframe community. So with all of that in mind, is there anything else I wanted to say? Save the Frame and the 88th Armory will be back, of course, probably going to do 2 more seasons next year, or this year, 2017, and basically, get back to a lot of the same. I like where Save the Frame ended up, where I wasn't pushing for topics for that for a whole week, every other week as much, and the 88th just being the show that we can go to and really enjoy a lot more out of Warframe than just being like, alright, Tigris or Dread or Soma or Simular. No, instead we have a lot more to play with now and a lot more to enjoy, and I want to continue doing that because really, I've enjoyed being able to do that, and I think there are those who are enjoying seeing that stuff and participating with it more too. And I even hope that maybe within the coming year we can start a show that has a lot to do with community as well, that has a lot to do with you guys who are watching this. So with all that in mind, I think the last thing I want to say, and I'm going to start reiterating this in the final episodes for this first season, for the 88th, for Save the Frame, is that while I'm on break from doing this Warframe content, you're still going to see things like Great Scott Marcus. You're potentially going to see 0 frames per second, a show about games in general and discussion around games in general being brought up. And I want to mention that because I know that sometimes when you get things in your feed or in your inbox that aren't what you're here for, that is a reason to unsubscribe or step away. But I also want to, at the very least, bring up the notion that you don't have to unsubscribe. what you could potentially do is simply turn off the notifications. You just go to YouTube, and next to the subscribe button there's a little alarm bell, and you can turn that off so that you're not getting these constant emails about videos that you might not be interested in. And of course, to those who might be interested in them and who try them, thank you. You know, I've been doing a lot of other content before I started doing Warframe content, and my plan is still to do that, to have other things. Maybe Titanfall, maybe just other games in general. We'll see. I am definitely a gamer who wants to focus in a lot more on particular games like I do with Warframe. But I don't just want to do that simply for Warframe, and eventually that will also involve more people. Hell, maybe even Mark will eventually get involved on the gaming side of things. Maybe we'll get more people involved on the conversation side of things where we do Great Scott Marcus. We'll see, but I think that it's been great being able to grow the channel this year, and thank you for allowing me to do so. And of course, again, you know, I'm not saying anybody has to watch all the other stuff, but I just want to put the other options out there so that you don't have to miss Warframe content, and I don't have to miss you guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for enjoying, and of course, if you like what we had to do here, do the thing, and we'll see you next time.